that jackpot. We want a piece of it.
Aye, let's stick it to that bastard. We'll ruin his Christmas.
Whoa, what's with the we? No, it's me and him. We've got 40 quid in it already.
We can wait.
Still Game is more than just a sitcom. It's a Scottish comedy classic that ran from 2002 to 2019, bringing laughter and warmth to fans worldwide. With its unforgettable characters like the wisecracking Jack, the lovable Victor, and a host of quirky friends, the show captured the ups and downs of life in Craiglang with a unique blend of humor and heart. But what has become of the actors who brought these iconic roles to life? How have their lives, careers, and appearances changed over the years? Join us as we revisit the talented Still Game cast to see where they are now. From surprising career moves to inspiring personal transformations, the journey of these beloved actors promises nostalgia, surprises, and a reminder of why we fell in love with them in the first place. Paul Riley, born on January 17, 1970, in Glasgow, Scotland, is a talented Scottish actor and comedian, best known for his role as Winston Ingram in Still Game, 2002 to 2019. Riley was 32 when he first appeared as Winston, a character known for his dry humor, resourcefulness, and perpetual bad luck. As a close friend of Jack and Victor, Winston brought a distinct, gritty edge to the show, earning his place as a fan favorite. His portrayal of Winston as a lovable curmudgeon with a strong spirit made Riley a standout in the series. Growing up in Glasgow, Riley developed a love for performing from an early age. His comedic roots trace back to Scotland's vibrant theater and comedy scenes, where he first honed his craft. Before Still Game, Riley worked extensively in Scottish theater and was part of the ensemble cast in Chewin' the Fat, where he connected with fellow comedians Kieran and Greg Hemphill. His ability to play eccentric comedic roles while adding layers of realism helped pave the way for his memorable role as Winston. Beyond Still Game, Riley has also worked on various Scottish television projects, showcasing his versatility and dedication to his craft. Paul Riley has largely kept his private life out of the public eye. While he is known to be close to his family and deeply connected to his roots in Glasgow, he does not share many details about his personal relationships. Riley's dedication to his career, coupled with his preference for privacy, has allowed him to lead a quiet life outside of his on-screen roles. He has, however, been known to speak warmly about the camaraderie among the Still Game cast members, describing them as a second family. Riley has faced several challenges in his life. One of the most notable hardships occurred early in his career when he struggled to find stable acting work, a time of uncertainty that tested his resolve. Another challenging period came during Still Game's hiatus, when creative differences among the cast created uncertainty about the show's future. For Riley, who was deeply committed to the series, this was a difficult period. However, when the show returned in 2016, it allowed him to bring Winston back with renewed energy and depth, adding to the character's legacy. Now 54, Paul Riley remains active in the Scottish entertainment industry. Since Still Game's conclusion in 2019, he has continued to act in theater and television, occasionally revisiting Winston for special appearances and fan events. Living in Glasgow, Riley enjoys a life balanced between creative pursuits and personal time, often engaging with fans who fondly remember his iconic role. Kieran, born on January 10, 1962 in Glasgow, Scotland, is a celebrated Scottish actor, comedian, and writer, best known for his role as Jack Jarvis in Still Game, 2002 to 2019. He was 40 when he began portraying Jack, an endearingly grumpy pensioner whose friendship with Victor McDade, played by Greg Hemphill, formed the heart of the show. Kieran's portrayal of Jack resonated with audiences for its humor, authenticity, and depth, making Still Game a cultural staple in Scotland and beyond. Kieran grew up in a working-class family in Glasgow, where he developed a sharp wit and humor as a way to connect with people. As a young man, he worked various jobs, including a time as a tailor and a pub owner, which gave him a deep understanding of the everyday lives of Glaswegians. Kieran didn't initially pursue acting. It was only in his 30s that he found his way into comedy, teaming up with Hemphill in the 1990s. Together, they created and starred in Chewin' the Fat, a sketch show that led to the spin-off Still Game. Kieran's ability to blend humor with poignancy made him an essential figure in Scottish entertainment. On the personal front, Kieran is a private family man. He has been married to Leslie Kieran, and together they have 2 children, a son and a daughter. While he tends to keep his family life away from the public eye, it's known that Kieran has always been dedicated to his role as a husband and father. Despite his fame, he has managed to provide his family with a grounded and stable home life. His wife, Leslie, has been a strong support system for him, especially through challenging times. Kieran has faced some significant hardships over the years. In 2009, he experienced the heartbreaking loss of his son, Sonny, in a tragic accident. This incident had a profound impact on Kieran, and he has spoken about how it reshaped his perspective on life and deepened his appreciation for family and close friendships. Another difficult period came when he experienced creative differences with co-star Hemphill, leading to a hiatus of Still Game for several years. The show's eventual return in 2016 marked a reconciliation and a renewed dedication to the series, allowing Kieran to bring Jack Jarvis to life once more. Now 62, Ford Kieran continues to live in Glasgow, where he remains an influential figure in Scottish comedy. Though Still Game concluded in 2019, Kieran remains active in the industry, occasionally appearing in television projects and stage productions. Outside of work, he focuses on his family and enjoys a quieter life away from the spotlight, though he occasionally attends fan events where he's warmly received. Jane McCary, born on May 3, 1970 in Glasgow, Scotland, is a cherished Scottish actress best known for her role as Isa Drennan in Still Game, 2002 to 2019. At 32, McCary stepped into the role of Isa, the local busybody and gossip of Craiglang, bringing warmth, humor, and depth to the character. Known for her big heart and even bigger curiosity, Isa is the friendly yet nosy neighbor who knows everything about everyone, adding humor and an endearing dynamic to the series. Growing up in Glasgow, McCary developed a love for performing early on and pursued drama studies, later becoming a drama teacher. Her experience in education and local theater helped her build a foundation in performance. Before joining Still Game, McCary worked on Scottish TV and radio projects, honing her skills in comedy and drama. Her big break came with Chewin' the Fat, where she first collaborated with Ford Kieran and Hemphill. Her role on Still Game quickly became iconic, with audiences loving her portrayal of Isa's kindness, wit, and relentless curiosity. Outside of her acting career, McCary is a dedicated family person. She is married and has 2 children, with whom she shares a close bond. Although she prefers to keep her private life away from the limelight, McCary has occasionally shared glimpses into her family life, expressing pride in her role as both a mother and an actress. She is known for her down-to-earth personality, balancing her time between work and her family life in Scotland. McCary has faced a few challenges along the way. Early in her career, she juggled teaching and acting roles, unsure if her acting career would fully take off. Another challenging period occurred when Still Game went on hiatus after 2007, creating uncertainty about the show's return. For McCary, whose role as Isa had become central to her career, this break was a difficult adjustment. The show's return in 2016 was a joyful moment, allowing her to once again bring Isa to life and reconnect with the show's devoted fans. Now 54, Jane McCary continues to work as both an actress and a drama teacher. Since Still Game's conclusion in 2019, she has returned to her roots in education, teaching drama to high school students, while still making occasional TV and theater appearances. She also remains actively involved in the Still Game fan community, attending events and connecting with fans who appreciate her work. McCary's portrayal of Isa has left a lasting legacy in Scottish comedy, making her a beloved figure in Scotland's entertainment industry. Sanjeev Coy, born on November 30th, 1971, in London, England, is a British-Scottish actor, comedian, and writer best known for his role as Navid Harrod in Still Game, 2002 to 2019. Coy was 31 when he first brought Navid, the quick-witted and sarcastic shopkeeper of Craiglang, to life. Navid, with his dry humor and sharp banter, became a fan favorite, bringing a unique perspective to the show as the friendly yet outspoken owner of the local convenience store. Raised in Glasgow, Coy moved to Scotland at a young age when his family relocated from London. Growing up in a multicultural environment, he developed a passion for comedy and writing, which he pursued through education and self-study. He attended the University of Glasgow, where he initially studied medicine before switching to mathematics and eventually finding his way to comedy and screenwriting. Before Still Game, Coy gained experience writing for popular BBC comedy shows like Chewin' the Fat and Goodness Gracious Me, which helped him develop his voice in comedy. His transition to acting came naturally, and his role on Still Game quickly became central to his career. In his personal life, Coy is a dedicated family man. He is married and has 3 children, with whom he shares a close relationship. Known for his humility and wit, Coy is often seen as a grounded figure in the entertainment industry, balancing his professional commitments with a private, family-focused life. Though he doesn't often discuss his personal life in the media, he occasionally shares stories about fatherhood and family life, endearing himself further to his fans. Coy has encountered some challenges over the years, both in the industry and personally. One early struggle was balancing his ambition in comedy with the practical demands of supporting a family. Coy has also spoken about the importance of representing South Asian voices in British comedy, a perspective that was not always easy to maintain in an industry with limited roles for actors of diverse backgrounds. His role as Navid, however, broke new ground, allowing him to bring humor and authenticity to a character that audiences from all backgrounds embraced. Now 52, Sanjeev Coy remains an active presence in both television and radio, taking on roles in various Scottish and British productions. Since the conclusion of Still Game in 2019, he has continued to work on multiple projects, including the BBC Radio 4 sitcom Fags, Mags and Bags, which he co-writes and stars in. Coy lives in Glasgow with his family and enjoys connecting with fans of Still Game, attending conventions and engaging in charity work. Known for his unique comedic style and cultural insight, Coy has left an indelible mark on Scottish entertainment, and his portrayal of Navid remains beloved by fans across generations. Greg Hemphill, born on December 14, 1969 in Glasgow, Scotland, is a Canadian-Scottish actor, comedian, writer, and producer, best known for his portrayal of Victor McDade in Still Game, 2002 to 2019. He was 33 when he first took on the role of Victor, a cantankerous yet lovable Glaswegian pensioner whose close friendship with Jack Jarvis, played by Kieran, formed the show's emotional core. Hemphill's dynamic performance alongside Kieran helped make Still Game one of Scotland's most cherished TV shows, blending humor with a realistic portrayal of aging and friendship. Raised in Montreal, Canada, Hemphill moved back to Scotland during his teenage years, where he attended the University of Glasgow. It was here that he began exploring comedy and theater, initially performing stand-up before transitioning to television. Hemphill met Kieran in the 1990s, and together they created Chewin' the Fat, a sketch show that would become a major hit and serve as a stepping stone for Still Game. His sharp wit and talent for both comedic and dramatic moments established Hemphill as a versatile figure in the Scottish entertainment industry. Hemphill has been married to actress Julie Wilson-Nimmo, best known for her role as Miss Hooley on Balamory since 1999. The couple has one son, Benny, and they share a close family life away from the public eye. Hemphill and his wife are known to have a deep bond and are often supportive of each other's work. Despite his fame, Hemphill has managed to balance his career and family life, keeping his personal life relatively private while occasionally collaborating with his wife on various projects. Throughout his career, Hemphill has faced some challenges. One notable setback was the creative and personal disagreements with Kieran, which led to Still Game going on hiatus after 2007. This rift was a difficult period for both actors, with fans uncertain if the show would ever return. However, Hemphill and Kieran ultimately reconciled, and Still Game returned triumphantly in 2016, allowing the duo to give their characters a proper farewell in the series finale. Another challenging period came when Hemphill's father passed away, a personal loss that had a profound impact on him and further deepened the wisdom and emotion he brought to his role as Victor. Now 54, Greg Hemphill continues to work in comedy and television. While Still Game concluded in 2019, he remains active in the Scottish entertainment scene, working on a mix of television, radio, and writing projects. He lives with his family in Glasgow, maintaining a balanced life that includes personal pursuits, creative endeavors, and occasional public appearances. Gavin Mitchell, born on December 16, 1964, in Glasgow, Scotland, is a Scottish actor and comedian best known for his iconic role as Boabby the barman in Still Game, 2002 to 2019. At age 38, Mitchell stepped into the role of Boabby, the sarcastic, opinionated pub landlord who runs the Clansman, the local pub frequented by Jack, Victor, Winston, and the other residents of Craiglang. Known for his quick wit and often abrasive banter, Boabby became one of the show's standout characters, capturing the complex dynamic between humor and local community ties. Mitchell's journey into acting began with a love for drama and performance from a young age, growing up in Glasgow's art scene. After studying drama in his youth, he immersed himself in theater, gaining a reputation for his versatility and knack for comedic timing. Before Still Game, Mitchell appeared in various television shows and theater productions, building a solid reputation within Scottish entertainment. His role on Chewin' the Fat led him to join Still Game, where his portrayal of Boabby helped make him a household name in Scotland. On the personal front, Mitchell is known to be fairly private. While he doesn't frequently share details about his romantic relationships or family, it's known that he maintains close relationships with his friends and castmates from Still Game, often referring to them as a second family. Mitchell is widely respected for his loyalty to his craft and the show, often attending fan events and conventions and expressing gratitude for the love Scottish audiences have shown him. His relationship with his castmates, especially Kieran and Greg Hemphill, is one of mutual respect, formed through years of shared experiences on Still Game. Mitchell has faced his share of personal and professional challenges. One of his early struggles involved finding consistent acting work, a common obstacle for many actors starting out, especially in Scotland's smaller entertainment industry. Another difficult period came when Still Game went on hiatus after 2007 due to creative differences among the cast. Though Mitchell was committed to his role, the uncertainty around the show's future was challenging. However, the eventual return of Still Game in 2016 brought him back to his beloved role, allowing him to bring even more humor and depth to Boabby. Now 59, Gavin Mitchell continues to be an active presence in Scottish theater and television. Following the conclusion of Still Game in 2019, he has focused on diverse acting projects, including theater productions and independent films. He remains based in Glasgow, close to his roots, and continues to engage with Still Game fans. His portrayal of Boabby the barman has solidified his place in Scottish television history, making him a beloved figure whose contributions to comedy are fondly remembered by audiences of all ages. Mark Cox, born on February 25, 1972 in Springburn, Glasgow, is a Scottish actor best known for his role as Tam Mullen on Still Game, 2002 to 2019. Cox was 30 when he first took on the role of Tam, a miserly, cunning character who is both endearing and exasperating to his friends in Craiglang. Known for his penny-pinching ways, Tam's antics brought humor and a unique dynamic to the show, making him a memorable character in Scottish television. Raised in Glasgow, Cox was drawn to acting early in life. He pursued drama studies, performing in theater before transitioning to television. His early career included appearances in local theater productions and comedy, where he first demonstrated his comedic timing and versatility. Before joining Still Game, Cox had a role in Chewin' the Fat, where he connected with fellow actors like Kieran and Greg Hemphill. This collaboration led to his role on Still Game, which became a defining moment in his career. Cox's talent for playing complex comedic characters allowed him to bring depth to Tam's role, making the character's frugality both amusing and oddly charming. Cox has kept much of his personal life out of the spotlight, preferring a quiet, private lifestyle. While little is known about his romantic relationships or family life, he is known to be close with his fellow castmates, forming lifelong friendships with them over the years. The camaraderie and shared humor among the Still Game cast extended beyond the screen, and Cox has spoken fondly of the strong bond they formed, calling them like family. Cox encountered some challenges throughout his career. Like many actors, he experienced struggles in finding consistent roles early on, facing the uncertainties of a competitive industry. Another difficult period came with Still Game's hiatus after 2007, a time when the show's future was uncertain due to creative differences. The break was a challenge for Cox, as Still Game had become an important part of his life and career. When the show returned in 2016, he was able to step back into Tam's shoes, adding new layers to the character and connecting once more with fans. Now 52, Mark Cox remains active in acting, focusing on television, theater, and voiceover work. Though Still Game concluded in 2019, he frequently engages with the show's loyal fan base and participates in conventions and special events dedicated to Scottish comedy. Living in Glasgow, he enjoys a balanced life, dedicating time to both his craft and personal pursuits. Known for his skillful comedic portrayals, Cox has left a lasting impression on Scottish television, with his role as Tam Mullen remaining beloved by fans who appreciate his unique charm and humor. Paul Young, born on July 3, 1944 in Glasgow, Scotland, is an accomplished Scottish actor known for his role as Shug in Still Game, 2002 to 2019. At the time he joined the show, Young was 56 years old, and his character Shug, a jovial and laid-back friend to the main cast, quickly endeared himself to audiences with his witty humor and down-to-earth charm. Shug's character often provided comic relief, adding a layer of warmth and friendship to the lives of the other residents of Craiglang. Young's early life in Glasgow was filled with creativity. He was drawn to the performing arts from a young age. He studied at the Glasgow School of Art, where he developed his skills in acting and performance. Before Still Game, he had a diverse career in television and theater, appearing in various Scottish productions, including Chewin' the Fat and Rab C. Nesbitt. These experiences helped him hone his comedic timing and ability to connect with audiences, laying the groundwork for his memorable performance as Shug. In his personal life, Young is a private individual but is known to be a devoted family man. He is married and has 2 children, with whom he shares a close and supportive relationship. Young has often expressed how important family is to him, valuing the time spent with his loved ones, especially amidst the demands of his acting career. While he tends to keep details of his family life out of the public eye, he occasionally shares anecdotes about parenting and family dynamics, endearing him further to his fans. Throughout his career, Young has faced challenges, including the pressure of transitioning from theater to television, where he had to adapt his style to suit a different medium. Additionally, like many actors, he has encountered the ups and downs of the industry, including periods of uncertainty and the need to secure consistent work. However, his determination and resilience have allowed him to carve out a successful path in Scottish entertainment. Now 80, Paul Young continues to be an active participant in the Scottish arts scene. After Still Game concluded in 2019, he has remained involved in various projects, including local theater productions and occasional television appearances. He enjoys connecting with fans at conventions and reunions, where he reminisces about his time on Still Game and the friendships he formed with the cast. Young lives in Glasgow, where he balances his career with family life, relishing the opportunity to contribute to the vibrant cultural tapestry of Scotland. His portrayal of Shug remains a fond memory for fans, showcasing his ability to bring humor and heart to the character. Who is your favorite character in the Still Game, and what do you think when some of the actors pass away? Please leave your comments below this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell to wait for my next videos. Thank you.